Forestry. What is forestry, and why is it relevant to each of us? Today, I hope you will join me as we explore what forestry is, why it is important, and how it affects our everyday lives. My name is David, and welcome to Explore Forestry. Let us begin by trying to define what the term forestry means. Some may say forestry is the management of forest ecosystems. That is pretty dry. Let's see if we can expand on this. Forests, as you may know, contain hundreds or thousands of different species of plants, animals, fungi, bacteria, and even viruses, all working together to perpetuate a balance of life. There are also many non-living factors which contribute, such as soil, water, sunlight, geological formations, and elements like carbon and oxygen. When all of these are put together, we have something called a biome. Forests are one type of biome, just as deserts or coastal zones are another. Biomes also interact and combine with each other to create unique variations. The deciduous forests of the American Northeast are very different than the desert forest of Southern California. These unique variations are charming and contribute to local identity as well as biodiversity. Forestry also encompasses humans and our relationship to each other as well as to the world around us. Whether it's the growth of our food, the quality time we spend surrounded by nature, or the ways in which our goods and services begin with harvesting raw materials, forests provide humanity with many of the things we require. As I mentioned before, forests, and nature in general, work in a balance. A seed grows into a tree. That tree provides shade for other plants, which are then eaten by small mammals, reptiles, or amphibians. Those smaller animals are then eaten by larger ones, and so on until the apex predators are reached. These are your bears, jungle cats, crocodiles, etc. They are at the top because they do not have natural predators. However, apex predators do not just take from the food chain, they also provide. Scavengers and decomposers will feed off these animals once they are deceased, returning nutrients into the food cycle, and the process begins again. This balance is achieved because each plant, animal, fungi, and so forth have a role to play. Once this balance is upset, the cycle becomes disrupted and consequences can occur. Forestry must also strive to maintain this balance or the entirety of the biome is in peril. By understanding the earth sciences, such as biology, chemistry, and geology, foresters can help maintain or correct this balance. Foresters can also focus on humanity's role in forests and how our resource-based economy uses forest products in a responsible and sustainable way. Most of you have heard of climate change and global warming. Forestry is a large aspect of how climate change is occurring and holds some of the keys to the possible solutions humanity needs to implement. Lastly, forestry can also be an extension of our values, our principles, and the way we see the world. There are many contrasting philosophies about how to approach management of nature, from the biocentric writings of Aldo Leopold's land ethic to the utilitarian and anthropocentric philosophies of the dominant Western worldview. How we see the world around us and the relationship we have to other beings can define our version of forestry. In conclusion, forestry is so difficult to succinctly define because so many facets and concepts come together in a myriad of ways to create what we know as forestry. No matter if you are a professional forestry worker, an admirer of the outdoors, or just one of those people who loves to learn new things, I hope the content Explore Forestry seeks to create will spark something new and interesting for you. Please stay tuned, as there are a lot of topics I plan to discuss. Please feel free to comment or email with suggestions or questions. I look forward to progressing with each and every one of you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to our Explore Forestry YouTube channel to receive updates when new videos are posted. Please also consider joining our Patreon so we may continue to bring you more videos like this. Patreon members are listed on each video, and other benefits can be found for the various tiers available. Lastly, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more updates. We appreciate your support and keep on exploring.